Hey guys, if you want to see how I achieved this ponytail with braiding hair, then just keep watching.
Hey guys, so right here what I'm doing is detangling my hair because I just washed it. You can do this hairstyle with dry hair, but the ones that I've watched, whenever they do it on dry hair, they straighten their hair after, and I don't want any heat added to my hair. So I decided that I would try this style on wet hair. So the first thing I did was detangle it with a wide tooth comb, and now I'm just going to add some leave-in conditioner. So this is one of the important steps. I'm applying some Eco Styler gel to my hair once I can open the tin. So I'm just applying this to my hair so it can start to slick my hair together, because we are going to need really slick hair for this ponytail to hold together once it is inside the braided hair. I'm just going in with my Denman brush now, just to comb out my curls so that it's loose. You don't want it to be too clumped together for this hairstyle, because you don't want any bumps at the top of your head, in the center of your head, or at the bottom of your hair. You don't want any bumps at all. After using a Denman brush, I just go in with a normal hairbrush. You don't want one that's soft because you want it to really grip the hair together. So I would say the harshness of that brush that I just used is at a medium. I'm not going to use one that's too hard because I don't want to lose any hair either. So I'm just going to keep repeating all of the steps that I recently just did with the rest of my hair now.
Oh my God, put an angel on earth just for you. Could rescue you from the depths of hell, and you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel.
Now when it comes to the top of my hair, I'm going to add extra water because I need the top of my hair to be pinned down. I don't need anything looking like a road bump at the top of my hair. So I'm adding extra water, extra gel, and you'll also see me use some Got2b hair glue at the top of my hair as well. Once you've got your hair as slick as you like it to be, then you just want to go in with a hair bubble and tie your hair up at the back. Depending on where you want your ponytail, you can do that at the center of the back of your head, or you can do it below. I want a low ponytail, so I'm doing my hair quite low down because that's the style that I'm going for. So I'm just pulling my hair together so it's as tight as I can manage, because once you do the ponytail, it's going to get even tighter. So fun fact, this is the first time I ever used Got2b hair glue. I've just never had any need for it before, But trust me when I say I'm going to be using it again, and you will see why. Baby girl, my hair is slick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy to slick down my hair. Like, it doesn't really give me trouble like that when slicking it down. But we're about to get to the fun part, because I'm gonna do up this ponytail now. I was actually quite excited and nervous at the same time, but here we go. So I bought hair that was pre-stretched because I was not going to sit down and pick at this hair like a bird with feathers. And I've added a little bubble to it. I've just put a loop in the center of it. That's pretty easy to do. And before I started this tutorial, I separated the hair into 3 parts how I would like it. So I've got 2 other little sections that I'm going to feed in. So you just want to get the bubble, and what you're going to do is put your hair through the bubble. So just watch as I do that a couple times. Once the hair is as tight as you want it, you're going to take out a little piece of hair, depending on how much hair you want to wrap around your own hair at the top, because you don't want a hair bubble to show through your ponytail. You want it to look as natural as possible. So just take out how much you think that you're going to need at the end. So once you're happy with that, you are just going to start braiding the hair. So technically you have 3 pieces, because you have your own hair and then you've got the 2 parts belonging to the hair that you're braiding in. So you're just using it as though you're plaiting your normal hair, but you just got the extensions instead. So I'm trying my best to do it in a way that you can see, because I can't even see what I'm doing right about now. I'm just plaiting, pretending that I'm plaiting my own hair. So whenever you're plaiting your hair in, you want to kind of just grip it as tight as possible, just to ensure that your hair isn't flying out as you're braiding the hair. So you're just going to continue to do that. I'm just turning to the side, trying to make sure that my hair is at the back of my head and not swaying to either side. So just keep braiding the hair, keep plaiting away. This part right here, so I'm not a hairdresser. This is the first time I'm doing a ponytail with other hair in my hair, because I always just wear my natural hair. So when it came to feeding this hair in, boy, don't even get me started. It's literally trial and error. It's so hard to explain, but what I can say is, if one way isn't working, turn the hair around and try it the other way. So if you try and feed it in from behind the plait, it may not work, because I tried that at first. But when I put the hair at the front of the plait or on top of the plait and tried to feed it in, it actually worked that way. I'm going to stand up at some point and show you better. As you can see, one part of the braiding hair is thinning out, so I'm going to feed in the last piece that I have. So if you look carefully, once I finish showing my display, I'm just going to put the hair just like that. I hope you saw that because I didn't realize I did it so quick. But yeah, you're just gonna want to add the hair in like that and start plaiting. Just go back or even play it in slow motion if you have to until you get it. So I'm just plaiting out my hair to the end. As you can see, I've got some flyaways. Some parts of the plait look more mager than others, but at the end of the day, you just want to get the plait down, because once you finish, you can go in and fix the hair up. So the parts that look too slim, I'm going to pull them out at the end, and then the parts that are flying away, I'm going to cut off, and etc, etc. Right here, I'm just doing what I just said I would do. I'm just fluffing out some of the hair so it looks more even as it's coming down. But yeah, overall we're not doing too bad. So far so good, people. So the last step really now is to take the extra hair that I had left out at the beginning and wrap it around the ponytail, because that's just going to make sure we don't have anything showing. To be honest, when I look at it now from watching the video, you can't see anything anyway, but extra protection is better than nothing, because when you have fake hair in, the last thing you want is for it to become undone while you're traveling on the road. So guys, my baby is all done. Please just look at her, so fluffy. Oh yes girl. So yeah, I'm just smoothing down the front of my hair, making sure everything's good right there. Please be reminded, I am not an expert, but I thought if I could do this, anybody can do this, and it was actually quite fun to try. I went off camera to do my edges because everyone does their edges differently, but my advice would be to cut off any excess hair and dip the ponytail into some warm water so that it just looks more natural and smoother. So there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Try the hairstyle, let me know how it goes.